Good day everyone, this is Brian J. Election, and for today's video I will be explaining to you what is a sentence structure and some examples of a sentence structure.
The sun goes down, the stars come out.
So first let us define sentence structure. So sentence structure refers to the physical nature of a sentence and how the elements of that sentence are presented. So here are some examples of sentence structure. First, we have the simple sentence. So a simple sentence is a sentence that consists of just one independent clause. A simple sentence has no dependent clauses. An independent clause, unlike dependent clause, can stand alone on its own. Joe waited for the train. So Joe there is our subject and waited is the verb. So always keep in mind that a simple sentence only consists of one independent clause and it has no dependent clauses in it. So let's proceed to the next example of a sentence structure. The next example of a sentence structure is a compound sentence. A compound sentence has at least two independent clauses that have related ideas. The independent clauses can be joined by a coordinating conjunction for, and, now, but, or, by, and so, or by a semicolon. For example, should we start class now or wait for everyone to get here? Should we start class now is an independent clause. When we say independent clause, it means that it can stand alone on its own. Another independent clause that we have in this example is wait for everyone to get here, and or is our coordinating conjunction. Now let us proceed to the complex sentence. That's another example of a sentence structure. So a complex sentence is composed of one independent clause and two or more dependent clauses. An independent clause, I have said this many times before, it can stand alone on its own, but a dependent clause, even with a subject and a verb, cannot stand alone. So here's an example of a complex sentence. Because of the rain, the basketball match was cancelled. Because of the rain is our dependent clause and the basketball match was cancelled is our independent clause. So our last example of sentence structure is compound complex sentence. A compound complex sentence consists of two independent clauses joined to one or more dependent clauses. Simply put, it's a combination of compound sentence and complex sentence. This type of sentence can be a bit confusing to identify since compound complex sentences are pretty long. However, this gives writers many ways to create sentence. For example, when my boss yelled at me, I got angry so I quit. When my boss yelled at me is our dependent clause, and I get angry and I quit are our independent clauses. So that's all for today's video. I hope you guys learned something and thank you guys for watching. See you again soon and goodbye. Bye.